SummerSlam was this weekend. On last week's show, we had a whole conversation about it in which I said, if SummerSlam is as good as we think it is going to be, it will lead off the show. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with SummerSlam leading off the show. Did SummerSlam live up to the hype, in your opinion?
Yes. I think that, and I think Meltzer actually said it, but it was like everything that happened is something that I expected to happen, even if it wasn't my prediction. Like that's not the mark of like a boring pay-per-view. That's the mark of a good pay-per-view, because like everything that indicates that everything made sense. Everything worked out in a way where it's like, oh yeah, I could see how that was the story that they were setting up. Like the matches were all good. They were all matchups that we wanted to see. I think we talked about that last week. Like all of them delivered on what my expectations were, and in certain cases exceeded it. So I'm thoroughly sports entertained from Saturday's festivities.
It's a perfect way to say it. Yeah, that show definitely delivered. I was curious how long it would be, since it was a 7-card show. Triple H era has been 5-card matches so far, so I was like, are we gonna be here forever? But starting that extra hour, it was still all done by 10 o'clock. So like I appreciated that.
I truly enjoyed after I had to do the watch back. I had a lot of extracurricular activities on Saturday. I didn't get a chance to actually, enjoy the show live, but I did a watch back. Watched all of the matches and everything. And honestly, each match, like you said, kind of delivered what the expectation was, whether that was in the ring, whether that was storytelling, whether that was the storyline outside the ring. Like each match did what it came to do.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So our records from this PLE, the SummerSlam predictions, Tim and Ken went 5-2.
Okay.
Eric went 4-3. I went 6-1. God dang it, CM Punk. God dang it, CM Punk.
Why the hell did you trust in him anyway?
It was his first match back. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Just let's start here, because normally
I don't ever want to get on Ken's bad side.
When Ken hates somebody,
I do, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I hate. When I hate something, I hate it.
We normally end like our reviews talking about this, but we just said it lived up to the hype. So I'm just asking y'all off top. What do you rate this PLE on a scale of 1 to 10? What up, Shells? Appreciate
what up,
stopping through.
9.
Same.
Definitely 9.
Ditto.
I was like, maybe even 9.5, but that could be me being in the moment of the PLE still.
Strong
but
9. It
was really, really good.
I think the only thing, and not to say like I didn't enjoy this match, because I did, but like basically just copy and pasting the WrestleMania main event onto the SummerSlam main event. It took the score a little bit away for me, but like it's still like I still enjoyed the match. I still love seeing Roman come back. So like it was fine. It was just like, okay, I know where this is going already. Like as soon as they said Bloodline Rules, like okay, they gonna run in and they gonna run in and he gonna run in and then the big one gonna come and it's it's like, okay, whatever. I've seen this story already, but I liked it the first time. So like, shit, okay, run it back.
Hey, like Cody Rhodes said, the Bloodline Rules match is really his match at this point. He 2-0 in a Bloodline Rules match. So
I'm the tribal chief.
Fill in the blank. The best match of the evening was.
Give me Rhea and Liv.
I'm with you on that one.
It was a good match.
That was a great way to start off the paper.
It was. I loved having that start off. It was perfect.
Like even before the shenanigans, like just the two of them wrestling with each other was great.
I'm not gonna lie. Liv has really. I'm sorry to cut you off, but Liv. Remember, I was hard on her, but like she's a lot better in the ring.
Yeah,
I'll definitely give her props though.
Like it had the right intensity for like the story that they were telling, which was she hurt her, and then she hurt. Well, Rhea hurt Liv, and then Liv hurt Rhea in return. Did the whole revenge tour thing. Then like cowardly heel still was running away and stuff, and then Rhea got hurt, quote unquote, during the match, and that whole spot with like popping her shoulder back in. It was all great, as far as I was concerned. And then again, like the turn was predictable, but it was pulled off in a great way. It was a callback to him accidentally helping her win the title in the first place. And it, SummerSlam is all about custody of Dom at this point. Like 20 years apart. We had a new custody of Dom match, but it was again. I really enjoyed it. It was a great opener. Really set the tone for the night.
Yeah, great wrestling, great storyline.
I agree with you on that one. I was more invested as the match went on than I anticipated being in the first place. Like, I was looking forward to the match because I'm like, okay, you know, we'll see how it goes with the Rhea Liv thing or whatever. But as the match was going on, and like you said, like the dislocated shoulder, and throughout the match, Rhea just doing random shit to try to pop her shoulder back in place was like, damn, is she really fucked up in that?
Oh, what the?
Like, you looking at it and she running into the announcer table, and then she stretch it out, running turnbuckles, and then falling on the shoulder to try to make sure it pop back in. Like, random stuff throughout the match. Great detailed storytelling. Then you have Liv, of course, who was, again, like you said, running in the beginning, and then all of a sudden she comes back in, and now she realized she hurt. Okay, fine, I'm gonna go ahead and square up with her now. Now I gotta, now I feel like it's a little more even. I may even have an advantage. And then Dom looking like he was trying to help, and then saving Rhea initially from disqualifying herself to allowing Liv to actually cheat to win. Disappearing off the camera for a minute, coming back, picking her up, smiling at mommy in the ring, and then kissing her. Mommy in the ring going from, ain't this a bitch? Staring him down, pissed off, sad, hurt, to laughing to keep from crying, but crying and laughing at the same time. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers. Give them the crazy laugh cry. Like
the crazy laugh cry.
Like the whole thing. Even at the end of it, I was like, oh, that sorry son of a bitch. How can he do this to her?
Michael Cole. That nigga was so pissed. That son of a bitch. He's low down dirty. I was like, no, Michael Cole is pissed.
He was telling his inner JR.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. I was like, well, this nigga did that to Bobby.
Right, and that's how I felt. I was like, bro, to her, why would he do her like this?
He ain't shit, fam. Fuck him.
How you gonna do her like? No, he didn't really do her like this.
I knew it was coming. I was like, he gonna be with Liv. That's what I said last week. Like, Dom will interfere and Liv is going to win, but seeing him pick her up and her reaction to it, kind of looking like, wait, what's really happening? Like,
shit, he picking me up?
And then when he kissed her, she was just like, it's like her dreams came true in that moment. Like, I know some people be like, oh, we don't need love triangle storylines, but they're always going to be interesting.
They're fun.
And this one actually worked too.
Yes, it
worked
did.
well.
Yes, it did. I was torn for the best match of the night, between Punk and Drew and Gunther versus Damian Priest. Because I feel like the storytelling in the Punk and Drew match was fantastic. Seth as the ref and everything like that, and how the match built up throughout it and told the story.
Shawn Michaels vibes.
Right. But I feel like Gunther and Damian Priest was actually like,
when it came to wrestling,
really, really good wrestling.
I've never seen somebody chop a titty and the titty start bleeding.
Me either.
Like, seriously, like, there was blood, like, he had like a gash here. It was blood like trickling, like dripping off, like just from breaking the skin. And all he did was just like on his chest, like 5 times, and broke him open.
You know how hard you have to get smacked on your chest,
same spot,
to break skin.
You know how hard that shit sting and you sweating?
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then you get tired, and then that shit start like. Thankfully, adrenaline is on your side, but when your body settled down, it's a wrap, bro.
God,
shout out to wrestlers, man.
You probably sitting there like, I'm gonna fuck him up when I see him next time, like, for real, bro.
Because I was saying this like while we were watching the match, I'm like, wrestling actually might be. It's not harder than MMA, but like, you have to like rewire yourself, because like your natural inclination, if you're in a real fight, is to kind of like protect yourself and make sure that you're not getting hit full blast. But like in wrestling, like you just gotta sit there and take it. like maybe you tense up a little bit, but you're getting hit full force.
That was your favorite, or you thought was the best match, right?
Yeah, Gunther and Priest. Like, Priest has, like, over the past year, especially since he's been champion, like, he's been putting really good matches. And Gunther, of course, he's the ring general. Like, he does his job. He does his job very well. Like, Gunther is that dude. And it made sense, for Gunther to be the new champion.
Yeah, and the way they did it too. Yeah, with Finn coming again, something else that we were like saying it's gonna happen, like it's bound to happen. But seeing Finn come out and interfere in the match and really solidify like Judgment Day as we knew it is done. And seeing again, what makes wrestling so fun is the storytelling, and seeing how when Damian looked up at the replay,
he was like,
and saw Finn put Finn put Gunther's foot on the rope to save him. And then he kind of looked at Finn like, And when he went after that man,
like, I even said, like, I was like, oh shit. He like jumped into the screen like to choke him out. Like it was
a one-arm choke. Like choke that man.
And then held him up.
That's how you know you mad as motherfucker. Like, you can bring your motherfucking ass.
What up, though? I see Dwayne in the comments. What up, sir?
What up, fam?
And one thing I like about the Triple H era so far is that the heels aren't just evil for no reason. Like everybody seems really justified in the decisions that they're making. Like Drew McIntyre has been an asshole for a year, but like it's for a reason.
Yeah, it's for a reason.
Like same thing with Finn turning on Damien. Like, you know what? From your point of view, I get why you mad.
Yeah.
Same thing with Dom and Liv and all them. It's like one person kind of abused you for a couple years. The other person like love bombed you and made you feel special and built you up.
Bought you a whole PS5 and chicken nuggets.
Right. Like, so again, makes sense. Liv, her revenge tour.
Yeah.
She put you on the show for a long time. You wanted to take everything from her. Justified. You're not going about it in the right way, but I understand.
I'm taking everything back.
And that's part of why, like, I was like, I'm torn between that match and then the Punk and Drew one because I didn't know what to expect exactly. It's our first time seeing CM Punk wrestle, which, in my opinion, he looked really good in ring. He moved a lot slower than what I remember. I was like, he's moving slow, but like he looked good in ring. You can't, come on, fam. Even you got to admit, CM Punk.
Drew made him look good.
Stop it, man. Stop. Give him some credit. Some credit, fam.
Yeah, man. I ain't giving him shit. What the fuck? Fuck him.
And like, you new here?
Exactly. What the fuck? You mean? This ain't new.
You ain't gonna give him no credit for the good match.
If CM Punk was in front of me right now, fuck you.
Damn.
Shit.
All right, well, I won't get any help from this side of the couch.
Yeah, you definitely won't.
About why that match was so good, but Punk looked good in that match, although, like I said, a little slow at times. But
I'll give you this: he looked better than he did in AEW. His last few matches in AEW looked a lot better in SummerSlam.
I'll have to take
that right. I'm say that's a positive.
I didn't see a single CM Punk fight in AEW.
Trash.
Take your word on it.
I can't.
Shell said Ken ain't giving him.
It was a garbage can with boots on in the ring.
Oh my! And his Bret Hart inspired gear.
Fuck him. Fuck Bret Hart too.
Damn, what Bret do?
Fuck him.
Just everybody associated with CM Punk
at this point. Yeah.
Anybody.
But I really enjoyed that match. I think it was Bubba Ray saying that he thought that they should have broke that bracelet on.
Just had the beads falling all over the place.
No, back on Raw when they had the showdown. He's like, they should have broke the bracelet. It's a cheap bracelet. Ooh, we should have broken in that moment to really drive home the point. But then you see the match, and it's like this is a big. They needed that bracelet for that match.
It's part of the reason why he lost.
It is the reason he lost. He lost focus, which is a common theme from the night for most of the people who lost. Thinking about Damian Priest, where it's like you forgot what you were here for, and you let your emotions get the best of you.
One thing that pissed me off that Punk did was like when he tells Seth that he's as lousy as a ref as he is as a wrestler. I was like, this nigga has the fucking nerve to call one of the best wrestlers in the game right now trash. I was like, man, I wish he would have kicked the shit.
Oh, he was mad as hell. Like, how you got? Like, you wearing my bracelet? I'm like, bro, he picked it up off the mat for you. He didn't know. He was just holding on to it.
All he did was he saw another nigga who he don't like and don't like him wearing his stuff. Like, what?
It wasn't like he wouldn't like in his face like, yeah, nigga, I got your shit on.
No. It literally was, why the fuck do you have my shit on now?
Have it on? I just picked it up. Put it in your pocket.
You could have hit it. You could have threw it on the announcer table. Let Michael Cole hold on to it.
Let Michael Cole.
I'm saying.
He definitely had cargos on. He had plenty of pockets.
Right. He had all the pockets. So he could have put
that
Sabu
pants.
Which is surprising because that man, I can see him wearing pants with no pockets.
He does.
Right, I was like, I'm surprised that he actually had pockets.
Everybody got quiet for a second to process it.
I had to think about it. Like, Seth definitely be coming out there with no pockets.
This kind of segues great into that, but like, what storyline are you most looking forward to now coming out of SummerSlam? Because a lot of different storylines have fuel thrown onto the fire of them, and it's been like 4 major storylines in WWE right now.
Kind of cheating, but can I just say all of them? Like, I'm really invested in everything that they have going on right now. Like,
they cooking.
And it's always funny, like, after these big shows where, like, all the closet wrestling fans come out and, like, they be mentioning stuff. It's just like, oh, you watch wrestling too? Or, like, I posted, like, my pictures from WrestleMania, and people were like, oh man, I'm so jealous. I'm like, I've never seen you comment on wrestling
about
ever.
wrestling
Like
ever.
everybody watch wrestling, they just don't want to admit it.
There
Like,
was a dude that stayed fair that asked me coming in. He was like, "You watched the fight last night?" I was like, "What fight?" He was like, "No, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, them." I was like, "Are you talking about wrestling?"
Yeah, it framed as the fight. Like I would have thought boxing too.
I was like, "Yeah, I seen it, bro." He was like, "Man, that shit was good, man. It was a good ass
So
match."
just a random man pointed at you and was
Walking into State Fair. You can ask that. But
did you have a wrestling shirt on?
No.
Nigga, you had to.
Wait, I think I did.
I was like, you had to have somehow.
I wore my wrestling shirt to your house.
Okay.
No wrestling shirt.
Because that shirt was out of commission.
Right. Nope.
It was soiled.
It was unavailable at the time. Couldn't choose it in my my apparel. But no, it was random. And Sam was like, "Did he listen to the pod? Do we know you?" I was like, "I don't know that man. I ain't never seen him before."
That's why you should have pulled him out. Like, hey, bro, where your phone at?
Yeah, like if you like wrestling, I got a whole show
we
for
got
you.
a whole pod, B. Look at you.
He was still feeling.
He still.
I was still, I was trying to make sure I was alive.
He was still swimming underwater a little bit.
Yeah.
Flying underwater.
Flying underwater.
Flying underwater.
But if I had to pinpoint one storyline I'm looking forward to coming out of SummerSlam, it is the Bloodline.
Ditto.
Yeah.
There's so many of them, fam.
The biggest baby face in the company done came back. Sorry, Cody. Roman's back.
There are more in the bloodline.
Do we care? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know you're joking about that one.
That shirt was on layaway.
So that shirt was on layaway.
Yeah, bro. It wasn't available at the time. I couldn't bring it out.
His wrestling shirt is on afterpay right now. He's working out.
Got a couple more payments, and then we'll be out here.
Oh shit!
But no, Roman coming that's one of my final thoughts that we have about when we get there. But I'm gonna just say it now. But this was a show where a lot of the things that happened were things I predicted were going to happen. Like Roman's going to return. The Judgment Day is going to break up, so on and so forth. But it did not take away from the enjoyment of the actual event.
Not at all.
Seeing them happen, I just got geeked. When Roman's music actually hit.
Is this different? Okay,
it's
it threw me off. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck is that?"
It's a little different
because I didn't see it. I was out the room and I came out. Like, what the fuck? I was like, "Oh, bro."
Head of the table.
Yeah, head of the table. I was like, "Oh, okay."
With the O, was it OTC?
Mm-hmm.
There was original Tribal Chief, only Tribal Chief, the OG Tribal Chief.
He would have put a G in there. I'd have thought.
OGTC.
That'd be weak.
Yeah, that'd be weak as well. You gotta have 3.
The only Tribal Chief.
Yeah.
Original only.
Yeah.
Roman
looks smaller.
He does look like he's cut down.
Yeah, he cut down a little bit.
Well, he did that before Mania because he was lean as fuck at Mania.
Damian said Roman came back way too soon, and I could not disagree more with that.
No, he came back.
He was going long enough.
It's been 4 months.
Yeah, he's been going long enough.
It's been 4 months, and I feel like with the way that storyline has been going with Solo wasn't gonna win that belt. So a way you can also save Solo and save some face with him is he don't quote unquote lose clean. He loses because
Roman came back.
Exactly. And now the story can continue now, and I can't wait to see when Jimmy comes back because we ain't seen Jimmy since WrestleMania after. Yeah, since he got jumped out. I wonder if Jay gonna kind of be like, you know what? I've been seeing what my little brother is doing over there, and that ain't cool because Jay kind of just floating right now himself.
Yeah.
I'm just really curious to see where that story.
Now Sammy's not the champ anymore, so he
could float back. Yep.
They can probably get traded back to SmackDown.
Well, shoot, the way they do things, you can just talk to the GM and shit.
Yeah,
motherfucking A-Town Down showed up and
we
traded Jay and Sami Zayn for both of them. Like, what? Is that a fair trade?
I mean, Randy was over there too, so.
Yep. Yeah. So that don't matter.
Oh shit, hell, here we go with the I don't give a fuck about the draft shit.
I mean, if it serves the storyline purpose, it's I don't really care.
The draft in itself is just like a
gimmick.
Yeah, I don't it's cool because you know who gonna be on what shows, but it's loose. It's loose.
What happened? Oh, okay.
Damien said he thinks that Roman should have come
after all the blood.
He got to bring Mo in. You see how many he brought in the first damn place. He got to bring some Mo in. So he had to be here.
That takes
too much. It's already been 3 people in 4 months that's been introduced. That's already a lot.
He got 2 Mo.
That's a lot. Like we gotta bring back some familiar faces along the way to kind of help bring on the new guys.
Because there's another one that just started in the
Yes, that's why he got
what's
2
the name?
more, bro.
Yeah.
Which also, let me say, with that match, I loved that they made the storyline. Jacob Fatu hurt his leg, so he couldn't get up. I believe that man was really hurt.
No, I think he was hurt too.
Because when he had anger of like, I'm just throwing chairs around me because I cannot get up. I was like, is he really hurt? He had a walking boot.
Yeah, I thought he was hurt for real.
He reminded me of the Tasmanian Devil, dog.
Dog, he's so cold.
He
He's
just
like
come in the room, start
like
spinning, and
my
shit fly
favorite right
everywhere.
now. Like of all the wrestlers,
No, he's really good.
I love Jacob Fatu.
He's
but
really good.
I loved how that all shook out. I know you have a different storyline that you.
Yeah, mine is the new Judgment Day. To just see how everything is going to pan out with, because now it's just Mommy and
The Terror
Priest by themselves, against them. So I just want to see how that feud is going to happen. What's going to be the outcome of it, and I want to see what type of revenge are they trying to get.
It's gonna be fun seeing them kind of like. I was just here for Rhea Ripley fucking shit up and tearing, burning everything. Like, I was here for that. Like, I'm like, every time she come out, she finna hit her with a table, a chair. She finna try to put her through every table and chair she see. She go like, when she got her claws on Liv and threw her into the
Raw.
Yes,
I was like,
turnbuckle
my God.
twice. I was like, oh shit, it's a wrap, Liv. You ain't move fast enough.
Liv sold that mug too. Liv said, "Oh."
Dom came and grabbed her like, no, come on, bro. Like,
We got to go.
Bring your ass.
like,
Also, I love that they all just left JD in the ring. Carlito was outside just watching, like, okay, cool. Fam
I'm gonna get him when y'all done.
Right. But no, I mean, and even honestly, the whole Punk storyline, because I was wondering, like, he lost this match for this reason, and then we saw on Raw, Seth Rollins came out, and they probably just get into it, and then here
he
comes
got
Drew.
destroyed.
But then here come what's Bronson Reed.
No, he destroyed my man.
Yeah, I went to. Damn,
How many splashes was that? Like 8?
He hit him a lot.
I thought he was done, and he would go right back. I was like, oh my God.
That's a big boy.
We was yelling too, like, grab his damn leg or something. Goddamn, don't let his big hat. Oh, he jumping again.
That's a big dude.
I was like,
man.
pull him out the ring.
Right, we was like, roll Seth then. Shit, get him out. Oh, y'all let him jump on him again.
It's 8 refs just doing this in front of them. Like, no.
Jason Jordan in the back. You wrong. What was y'all when the big bitch jumped on me? Like, damn, dog. I'd have been mad as hell. It'd be like Shawn Michaels all over again. Got to kick everybody in the back. Everybody got to get a super kick.
Oh, shoot. Damien said it's 5 more actually coming to the bloodline. Because the USPS have another brother.
I'm assuming that's the Usos.
The mailman got another brother.
That's crazy. Yeah.
The mailman.
This storyline will go on for another 5 years.
Yeah,
At this
man.
point,
Jesus
it is just too
Christ.
much.
Hey, but shout out to the WWE actually putting their family, like, letting them all actually come and.
No, I mean, according
Like-
to basketball Twitter, nepotism is a bad thing. So
Hey, man, it's dope.
Even though it's rampant throughout the NBA.
Oh,
They showing mad love, man.
It's what we
Shout
call
out.
pedigree.
it